Oh,
We're
sorry.
live?
Hi.
Thanks, production, for that countdown, but hello, welcome.
Yeah, sorry, I got caught up finishing some lyrics that production did not finish until now.
Yeah.
I really want to start singing. But anyway, we are starting into a bracket. It's called the Smash Bracket for Vandals. Or, sorry, the Vandal Smash Bracket.
Yeah.
It is going to be a doubles tournament.
Just between it's only going to consist of our Vandal varsity team and junior varsity team.
Yes. And I'm Amelia.
I'm Colby. We're skipping all around. They
Yeah.
threw us into this. What the heck, production?
I know. So we will be doing a little funky thing. So there are 3 casters tonight. We're going to be rotating between us every match. So
Every match
it's
or every
going
two?
to be
Every match? Okay.
it's going to be the best out of 5, which is why we're going to do every match.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only 6 teams?
I think there's 4 teams. Yeah, there's
Oh, there's
4.
four teams.
There's 4 teams, but what's going to happen is it's going to be doubles. So that means there's 2 on each team going against each other. We'll have technically a losers bracket as well. So we'll be streaming all of the games throughout all of them, 6 total. And as soon as one loses, they go down into the losers bracket. We should have, I don't know if production's going to be able to put it on screen, but there should be a bracket
Yeah, I
that you
think
will be
they'll
able to
keep
see at
us
one
updated.
point. Yeah. And then from there, we'll just keep playing. Each team, you win, you move on, you keep going. It's double elimination. So even if you go down into the losers bracket, if you continue win the losers bracket finals, you go back up and you play the undefeated team that will have won all of them. And then you face off there to see who takes home everything.
So
No.
um,
Well, I don't think so.
this is
We
just
can't
a
see
warm-up.
anything. Yeah, I think
Production is
it's
writing lyrics to songs that I really like. So
I think that's known.
anyway,
Is it possible?
the situation right now is that we were going to have a league match. However, they did not communicate with us. So instead we're doing this bracket. And it looks like the Vandal warm-up just finished, and we might start into the bracket. But you know what? We'll keep talking at you until we're done.
Yeah. I'm not sure if anyone's in chat. I think we can totally
Yeah, just pull up chat.
pull up chat,
So
see
we
if
can pay
anyone's in here,
attention to
see
you
if
guys.
anybody. We would love to hear how you guys' day is going and what's happening with our Vandals on campus or off campus. Your support being here, everything.
We love having an audience. We love your support. It's always good to know that
That is on.
We are
Oh,
here.
there we go.
that you are here. And it looks like we're opening up some maps that can be used. Probably because with doubles and a tournament, it's
You
going
want
to
those
be...
bigger maps.
Yeah, we definitely want those bigger maps. A close map could be interesting, but it'd also be a little bit more chaotic.
It would be a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have a lot happening on screen. You'd have different things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, however hard it is for the players, it's going to be even harder for us because we have to be able to manage all of what they're doing without knowing what
Yeah.
they're doing. So, please, bigger maps. We're going to put that out into the universe.
Yes.
Definitely bigger maps.
Bigger maps.
There we see our 4 players that are going to be coming up first in this first game. I think Aiden is no longer just running stream, just typing lyrics.
He's just writing out lyrics for me to start playing songs in my head, and they're gonna get
Yeah.
stuck there for like days.
In my bag.
So on the cast.
blue one.
Okay.
Blue on the side.
Yeah, it looks like we're starting the bracket. We have Hunter playing Snake, Samuel playing Snake, Player 3 playing Bowser, and Pizza playing Bowser. It's going. Sorry, I was reading the lyrics again. I need to stop
Yes,
looking at
definitely. We've got Hunter, Samuel on Team Green, Player 3, and Pizza on Red.
that. And it looks like they're ready.
Nope.
Yes, we want the bracket.
Yeah. Well, yes, we want the bracket. Sorry.
Thank
Although I
you,
don't know what
guys.
I was gonna. Yes, thank you. I'm
Looks like
selling
we're
it.
beginning. So remember, Red Bowser is player 3. And immediately into combat. Nice up smash by Pizza. Center stage mostly. A fire breath. Ooh, a throws on Samuel. Player 3 down smashes. Hunter almost falls off the edge, but you know what? He recovers nicely only until player 3 sends him off the edge once again. An up smash by Pizza takes out one of Samuel's stocks. We are having Snake at 103, sorry, Hunter's Snake at oh wow. Nice fire breath by player 3, just launching, racking up that damage percentage.
All nearing kill percentage, pretty close. Pizza's the only one.
Yeah, so the Bowsers are
Just
definitely
under.
dominating the stage right now, but you know, that could turn in just a second.
Both of them holding that middle position, keeping the other two on the outside, but they were able to switch that really quickly.
But quickly retaking that, the Bowsers come back to center stage. Player 3 lost one of their stocks. Hunter has also lost a stock. Pizza is the only one with his 3 stocks left. Samuel is reaching 145% and he loses his second stock. He is down to 1. Hunter has 2. Ooh, Pizza is so close. Hunter has lost his second stock. Pizza is at 167%, but player 3 uses a fire breath.
2-0-1. Off the side of the map.
No, that was Pizza. Player 3 was in the center with the fire breath.
See, this is where that confusion is.
Just gotta figure out the colors.
Yep.
Some nice one-on-ones to the side before they switched around. The Snakes are working well together, but it's just not enough to keep up with the Bowsers.
Yeah.
Player 3 launches Hunter, but he recovers nicely. Samuel on the other. Oh, Pizza returns fire on Hunter. Oh, wow, that was really fast. Hunter loses his last stock. Samuel's on his final one. And Bowser's on 2, and Pizza's on 2.
Get in that game.
Yeah, and player 3 takes out Samuel's last stock. That means Team Red won the first game in this match out of 5.
Guys, will you pull up the bracket, please? I don't know what it was.
And it looks like we're going to go for a random stage.
I think it's random out of the ones that they
Yes.
selected. Yeah.
Probably. Are they going to do the same thing? That would. Oh, Captain Falcon for Hunter.
I think
Bowser
not
as player
main there.
3.
Hunter's main, correct?
No, Hunter's main is Wolf.
Oh. Okay.
Luigi is being played by Samuel,
I know
while
Falcons is Hunter's
Pizza is, I believe, playing Roy, which is Bowser Jr.
main. Yeah.
All right, this is going to be interesting. We are on final destination, and once again, immediately into the action. Player 3 plays a really good Bowser, just taking center stage like that. Nice fire breath. Not much damage on either Bowser or Bowser Jr. Launching Luigi off stage, but it looks like he'll recover. Yeah, he'll be just fine. Bowser Jr. also recovers. Pizza takes out Hunter's first stock.
First time watch of this round.
Yes, first stock of this round.
And there goes it
And-
on Samuel.
Yes, Luigi loses his first stock. Still in relative. Oh, nope, never mind. Bowser Jr. is up into the 100%, which could be dangerous, but you know what? He's also a heavy hitting character, so I mean, he can take some damage. Pizza recovers nicely, but Bowser loses his first stock. Pizza's
Bowser.
getting up there and
Pizza's way up
loses
there.
his first stock. Everybody is now at 2 stocks. But it looks like Luigi's getting a little close to kill percentage. And a fire breath ratchets up the damage on Hunter's Captain Falcon. Oh, 2 up smashes by both Bowser Jr. and Bowser takes out stocks from Luigi and Captain Falcon. It's just
Team
really
Green
impressive.
now on 1 stock. Red still has their 2 and are not quite helping kill percentage.
Yeah, there was a nice combo by Bowser there with a fire breath followed by a forward strike.
Now
Technique.
getting relatively even other than the stock advantage on Red.
Yes. a nice throw by Hunter on Bowser, but Bowser recovers, and then a down smash onto Captain Falcon, while Bowser Jr. throws Samuel, a fire breath on Samuel, and a throw on Bowser Jr., but he recovers nicely. Everybody still has the same amount of stocks at this point in time. Bowser and Hunter recover on both sides. Everybody is in kill percentage now. Bowser has 137%, while Bowser Jr. has 123. Hunter has 137, and Luigi has just lost his last stock.
Now Hunter v Bowser and Baby Bowser both still in kill percentage though. And there goes Bowser losing his second. Has one left still.
Yeah, so it's mostly in favor of the red team. Bowser Jr. is getting really close to Crimson. Oh, and Bowser loses his last stock, and Hunter loses his final one.
With a failed recovery as well.
Yes.
I believe. No. You have to win 3.
Yes, you have to win 3. So if red team wins this next one, that is the end of this match, and there will be a switcheroo in the casters. But if green...
Sorry. Okay, continue talking. It's gonna be. We agree with you. We don't know what kind of madness this is.
This is chaos. I am trying my best to keep up with everything that's happening, but even with a normal Smash match, it's difficult. Okay, so we have Captain Falcon, Simon, Bowser, and oh no, Piranha Plant. Pizza is playing Piranha Plant. That is an interesting pick because he plays a really good Piranha Plant.
Doing well, Pizza. Red team getting the
Pizza
highest in the
falls,
percentages straight away.
Yeah. Oh, Pizza loses his first
stock
stock.
as Piranha Plant.
Yeah, I mean, I just said he was good, but
What?
you know what? He is. It's just... Anyway, Hunter and Samuel are both... Well, they were in kill percentage. Hunter still has 103, but Samuel lost his first stock. That is the second stock of the game. And it looks like Bowser takes out Hunter's first stock. It is now 2 on the green team, and 3 for Bowser, 2 for Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant has a nice recovery there before he tries an attack. Nice spike ball. Does some damage. Bowser is at 125% damage. We are taking center stage. Some back and forth between Piranha Plant and Samuel and Hunter and Bowser, but before they switch, Samuel loses his second stock. He's on his last one.
Both red team, you can take kill percentage now.
Yeah, Bowser's
really high up there.
Bowser's in Crimson. That's a little dangerous, but you know what? He's Bowser. He can handle it.
Yeah, Bowser, take a little bit of
Maybe.
Take a little bit of hit.
Piranha Plant also taking some damage.
Oh, there's Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser loses his first stock, but you know what? That means he's way ahead of the other team. Samuel loses his last stock. It is now just Hunter against Bowser and Pizza. With a throw, but Hunter recovers nicely with Piranha Plant just behind him. Piranha Plant does an up smash, but it doesn't quite send him off the map. Hunter recovers. Some more attacks. Oh, wait. Hunter shared one of his stocks with Samuel, bringing him back into the game. And Piranha Plant just lost his second stock, so he is on 1. It is a 1-1-2-1 stock ratio. Hunter loses his last stock. It is just Samuel against Bowser and Piranha Plant. Bowser lets out a fire breath, but Samuel gives a nice combo. Piranha Plant throws Samuel, but he recovers. A hit by Bowser, and can he recover? He does not recover.
Recovery.
That is the third game of this match, leaving the winners and the people moving on to the next rank of the bracket, red team, which is player 3 and Pizza.
Yes, player 3 continuing on into technically the winners finals, which they will face off against whoever wins this next game. And then after that, whoever wins that will hang on, wait, they'll get a couple bye rounds until we go through the losers bracket, and then after whoever wins that finally goes up and plays in the grand final to see who takes that full on. While we have our players switching out, I think we're going to also go ahead and switch out one of our casters real quick. I don't know where Kaz is though to do that.
That was actually a really interesting game because it showcased Pizza's skills in various different characters, but also some characters I haven't seen him really play. I haven't seen him play sorry, I keep trying to say Baby Bowser, but it's Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
So that was intriguing, and it also showcased just how versatile of a player he is, how adaptable he is, and it showcases why he's the coach. Other nice things to note about that game was how Hunter played in his non-main character. He doesn't usually play Captain Falcon. He may have lost those games, but he still he still showcased really nice technical skills, and it looks like we're swapping out casters. I believe Kaz is going to jump in and cast with me for this next match, where it's going to be looks like it's going to be Vulcan, Dipe, Vulcan, Dipe. I would love to get to know who the other players are. And it looks like Dipe's going to be playing Captain Falcon, Asda, and Mori. So it looks like Mori and Dipe are on a team together with Asda and Falcon also teaming up. So it's going to be father against son. Hello, Kaz.
Hi, Amelia.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have a peanut butter cracker. I have peach tea. I'm feeling good.
All right, we have 2 Yoshis played on each team. Mori's playing Mario, and Dipe is playing Captain Falcon. Some nice combos center stage. Dipe going against Asda on the side there. Everybody's just teaming up against the Yoshis, man.
You know what? That makes sense. You know, Yoshi's an annoying character to play against, especially if you have someone like Asda.
Or Vulcan.
Who is
I think
Yoshi main?
Yeah, I think he's a Yoshi main.
Yeah.
So
But then you also have Asda on their team, who is almost good at just every character that they play.
Pretty much, yeah.
So to see Asda, you know, kind of just
Take one
duoing with his team for the Yoshi fight here is definitely pretty interesting. Now we're seeing Asda still on full stocks at 91%, Vulcan at 0, having lost his first stock. Meanwhile, we have Mori with full stocks and 72% damage, and Dipe at, can you see how many stocks?
Yes, I can. Dipe is at 2 stocks now. He just recently lost his, I double checked. Asda just lost his first stock, and only Mori has all 3 stocks, and you know what? Mori is a really good player, so.
Damn right, as we know.
Yeah.
As we know.
Some offstage battles between Mori and Asda, quickly retaking center stage, while Mori and Vulcan pop back up. Just some one-on-ones here. Combo by Dipe, but Asda recovers. An up smash by, I believe, Asda to Vulcan.
Yeah, see, I'm already losing my pace. Like, I'm trying to keep track of the Vulcan fight here. As, you know, they were running around with Mori, trying to get some damage out, and it looks like they're doing so pretty well, getting Mori up to 122, but Mori is not letting up for a second, absolutely going ham on Vulcan and Asda here. 3 of our players on the stage right now, or currently off the stage, as Mori takes out another one of Asda's stocks.
That was a beautiful play. Mori got thrown out, and as Yoshi went to try to capitalize that and send him off screen, he throws Yoshi and takes out one of his stocks.
That's, you know, it just goes to show the skill of our varsity team versus our JV players, except for Jack, who was a varsity player and was knocked out. Vulcan still fighting for his life here against 2 of their enemies on their last stock, only at about 70% damage right now, with Dipe at 75 and Mori at 38.
It's not looking good for Vulcan.
No.
Dipe still has 2 stocks, just as Mori does. He's on his last one. He has to pull some pretty nice moves out here.
And it seems like he's doing that pretty well, getting some good damage on Mori here. And Dipe trying to go for the down smash to bait them off the edge, but it doesn't work. And they get the egg throw. How beautiful.
That was amazing. But unfortunately he was not able to avoid
with a
that smash.
pretty annoying kick. you know, we see Dyke play Falcon a lot.
Mhm.
Not a surprise that we saw them again, and you know, an impressively played match from both parties here. But you know, just nice to see some like normal Dyke gameplay here, going for that final. Why am I blanking? I literally just called it out earlier.
It's a kick.
It's a kick.
It's
Yeah.
a kick.
Falcon kick. But it was also it's nice to see like how good they played that together because while Vulcan was off the stage for a moment trying to run away after getting one of Mori's stocks out, they were able to take that opportunity to get him off and
Yeah, they definitely know how to capitalize on any opportunity. That's why they're on our Smash teams.
Yeah.
So it looks like Dype is playing Captain Falcon again. I did not get to see the others, but I think Mori's playing Mario once again. Okay, we have 2 K rules. Wonderful.
Now Vulcan is also a K rule player. Not. I was gonna say that they're a heavy main, but I don't think that they play Monkey or Ganon. But I do see them play King K a lot. And it's already interesting to see like how quickly this fight has gone. You know, they lost their super shield for a good second there, but you know, still holding up pretty strong, trying to use that vacuum to get Mori out. But Dype and Asda, I think, just lost a stock.
No, they didn't lose a stock, but they were off stage for a few seconds that were a little worrying. Here's Vulcan. He almost lost his stocks, but he thankfully recovered. Both of them are getting thrown around a little bit. But Vulcan back on center stage against Mori, still playing Mario.
Doing a lot more damage than we're used to seeing against Mori, but Mori is still having the upper hand in this fight with a 50 damage % difference here. And counting.
Asda and Dype lost a stock at the same time, actually.
Oh.
Neither of them were able to recover fast enough when they were doing their offstage battle, and it backfired on them. Vulcan at 119%, getting dangerously close to losing his stocks. But Mori is still sitting comfortably at 70%, as is expected from Mori.
Yeah, no, just absolutely dominating the stage.
Shiny shoes.
Oh.
I always forget that his like controls is Mori, but it's shiny shoes.
Yeah. But I think some of their profiles that we've seen before are shiny shoes. So I think it's just maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. But we're still seeing some good fights here. Dype on Vulcan's side and trying to fight for some damage, but with a good grab and swipe. They will throw Dype off the stage before getting attacked by Mori. And now more stuff is happening because that was like almost a minute ago.
Vulcan has lost his first stock. Asda lost his second. Dype is also on his last stock, but Mori still is sitting with all 3 stocks. He's not sitting comfortably because he's at 133%. But you know what? I think he's not worried.
No, not at all. You can see just like the blissful amount of control that he plays with both on and off stage. It's beautiful. Now that grab from Asda and second, what was that? An up tilt from
He just lost
my God.
2 stocks at once. Everybody is now, it is 1 stock across the board now, but Asda is quickly reaching, and he lost his stock.
I didn't see the double Mori stock.
It was
happened there?
really fast. They were off stage, and I believe there was a throw. Honestly, it happened so fast.
Oh,
that was
Mori and Dype going for the alley-oop there. Vulcan still struggling to get back on stage fully, and Dype
takes him out.
using that up smash to get him off. That is ugly.
So that is a 2-0 out of 3. There is probably 1 game left. If I were
How
to
many
make
games have we casted?
This is 2. That was the second one.
And
we have 1 more. Probably. That's my prediction.
I thought there were 5.
It was out of 5.
Oh, I thought there were then 6, right? Because I thought there would be 30 fights total or something like that. Oh, wait, that means there's 3. Guys, I'm so smart.
It's all right.
I math so hard.
Looks like we're going into town and city. Mori is still
totally deserve the college education that I'm paying for.
Shiny Shoes is still going for Mario, and you know what? Mario's not even his main. Princess Rosalia is his main.
Yeah, But we have seen.
He has.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh man. More.
I mean, I hope that they lock it for the memes, but we have seen Mori play a lot of Mario in the past. You know, as you know, when it gets to a certain point, they can kind of just pick whoever and still dominate. But honestly, as good as of a player they are with Rosalina, Mario is actually a much better pick for a doubles fight. You know, there are a lot of moves that that they have that complement both Falco's playstyle, and you know, just makes it a lot less chaotic for.
So, for this game, we have Vulcan playing King Dedede, Shiny Shoes playing Mario, Asda playing Diddy Kong, and Dipe sticking with Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
No one has lost a stock yet, as we just got into the game. But Vulcan and Mori are actually taking some pretty heavy damage, especially Vulcan. Just recovering off the stage, Mori almost... Strategy
Oh, in the field! Wow!
That was awesome.
Beautiful.
So King Dedede and Shiny Shoes were trying to recover, but because they were both off the edge, King Dedede utilized that to swallow up Mario and spit him off stage, so that Shiny Shoes can't recover. That was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing about that sounded awful.
Okay. How else am I supposed to say that?
I don't know. But listen, we have Asda and Vulcan actually both still on full stocks with Vulcan recovering here. And as I said that, Asda lost their first stock. So good on me. Now Mori is playing with 2 stocks at 60, now 75% damage. With Dipe playing at what, 3 stocks still?
3 stocks on Dipe, and Vulcan is now at 157 damage.
Yeah, definitely taking some heavy hits, trying their best to stay on the stage, but from a slip off the ledge, they will be losing their first stock, leaving Dipe with 3 stocks, and honestly, the last person with full stocks on the stage.
Rather comfortably, too. I mean, he's only at 56%.
Oh, yeah, he is not bothered by anything going on here at all, and I mean, who can blame him? I guess Azza's right there, though, so that's it's a little worrying, as you saw with a very heavy fight on Mori there. And another throw to take another stock off of Shiny Shoes. That is, wow, Azza's really picking it up this round.
I don't think he wants to go 3-0.
I don't think so either, and you know, it seemed they're fighting hard. Now Vulcan has lost their second stock, but they were pretty high up in damage, not surprising. And Falcon is a very heavy hitter, very fast and heavy hitter.
Dipe still has all 3 stocks, while everybody else has their last stock. Oh, never mind. As I say that, he loses his first stock.
Yeah.
But he's still in an advantageous position. Shiny Shoes has the highest % damage at the moment and pretty much in danger of losing his last stock if we keep seeing the same aggressiveness from the various players. Mori was... keep saying that because his name's right there.
Yeah.
Shiny Shoes was just thrown, recovered nicely.
Oh, okay. But from the down A, takes another stock off of Mori, leaving Mori on their last stock. I'm honestly just going to keep saying Mori. It's right there, and I'm too lazy to correct myself.
That's fair. Asda is at 109%. Dipe is at 85 on his last stock because, as you said, he gave his second one to Mori. Vulcan at 103. Mori's just comfy right now.
And Asda at 115, as you mentioned, still playing relatively comfortable, but definitely in some more dangerous territory, especially against Mori, who is a very aggressive and quick fighter. You know, it could be a game over for Vulcan. Anyway, as we see, his last stock is taken out, leaving Asda, the only player left on the green team, still trying to make an impact on the fight, but not enough, as Mori is able to do something. The animation did not fully render in my head. It was an up smash?
It was an up smash.
Okay.
So, that is the 3rd game, a win for the red team.
3-0. Unfortunate.
Their red team is moving up in the bracket.
All right, and with that, we will be moving into our final fight. Yes. Which one of us?
I will be leaving,
Okay.
and Colby will be joining you for the next game.
All right, that sounds good. So as we make that transition, I would just like you to say, if you are here now, we thank you for tuning in. If you are followed, thank you for following. And if you are not followed, feel free to hit that follow button and the ring and the little bell that's right next to it so you never miss another one of our streams. We stream Smash every Tuesday and Thursday. Well, not every Tuesday, but definitely every Thursday for our NACE matches. And, you know, we host a lot of other games on this channel that I'm sure you will be a fan of.
Hi.
Welcome to the table, Colby.
Thank you.
It's
You
lovely
I
to
was
have
sat
you.
there.
Yeah.
This is weird. I'm over here now.
Yeah, you're on the host side. How's
I
it
am
feel?
on the host side. It's pretty good. It's good to be back. It's very interesting seeing those last few matches go
Yeah.
on. I'm not too sure about who everyone's really good at playing, so I don't know whether these are meme picks or not. Like we are.
It just depends. You know,
We are here having fun.
we aren't seeing like the quad nest pick.
Yeah.
So
That is.
I
that
mean,
is
like, so
true.
far,
Very
like,
much
this is
true.
relatively serious. Like, we've seen Dipe mostly play Falcon.
Yeah.
And I hate how that I keep saying it like that.
Falcon.
But
That's
but
Falcon.
we see Dipe play Falcon a lot in his NACE matches. We see, well, I mean, I don't think that we've seen Mori play Mario for an official match, but we've definitely seen them play, you know, Rosalina.
Yeah. Yep.
But honestly, Mario is a much better pick for a doubles fight anyway. So,
Yeah.
and you know, as they've been,
Definitely very much stronger.
yeah,
They-
they're able to make a good impact, which
Yeah.
is very important
Yeah.
for
it is
these
very
kinds of
important.
matches here. I can speak. The
So
words
you
are
can't
in my
math
brain.
and you can't English. Can you even human? Kaz, can
It's
you
been a
human?
hard day, man.
That's okay. We all have those days, you know? Come on, right here.
Do you want a cracker?
I don't want a cracker.
You want a
I've
peanut
had
butter
a
cracker?
bunch of crackers already.
That's fair.
Admittedly, I've had too many crackers.
That's fair.
If anything, I want your tea.
You can have a waterfall.
I know, or there's my own that I
Oh.
could get. But
Actually, I think this is the last one.
we see Hunter, Samuel, Asda, and Vulcan entering in here. I think that means we've gone into the first losers game.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
it's the finals
Because
round.
Asda and Vulcan.
Yeah, there's no losers bracket though.
Okay, so like what?
I don't think there's a losers bracket.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Is there? There is.
There is.
So smart.
Hunter and Asda's team.
Mhm.
So this is our first game of our losers bracket. Okay, they're all DK.
That's not DK.
Well, it says DK right there.
That's King Kai. It's King Kai rule.
It says DK.
It's the antagonist because he's from the Donkey Kong games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. First, we see Asda immediately up into 70%, 84% for that matter. We see, again, Samuel, Hunter on green, Asda and Vulcan on yellow. There is not much free space on this stage. There it is taken up by a lot. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to look like you either. But we see everyone up into kill percentage other than Vulcan. Hunter at 106, Samuel 129, and
There's
Asda 136.
So much going on.
There is a lot.
Right
They're
now.
on each side. The shield's going up, able to deflect that cannonball Asda.
See,
Vulcan able to
Vulcan
take
being
out
able to take out
Sam's.
Sam's first stock there. Doubles are very chaotic.
Doubles are very chaotic.
Yeah, it's
Green
just-
team both
just,
now on 2 stocks,
you
although
know.
Asda is into 160 Crimson, getting onto that Crimson. Vulcan is in kill percentage at 118.
Oh my god.
There goes Asda's first stock.
Yeah. Still
Vulcan, the
fighting
only one left
relatively
with
strong,
three.
but oh, the quad. No, it's okay. I keep interrupting you. The quad King K pick is what has really worried me about this fight because you know there's a lot of strange energy going around. It's still, you know, everybody's playing off the side of the ledge and infinitely recovering. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
raw.
Oh, thank you, production.
I think I took the last pitch too, so I'm sorry.
Green team both now in kill percentage. Yellow, Vulcan and Nats did lose a stock in there while we were at for a second. So yellow, both on 2. Green just about here, both of them about to be on to 1. able to hold on to that last one. Hunter. Asda now on one stock. Vulcan, the only one left on 2.
Oh, Asda taking out Hunter there. That's 1 stocks across the board except for Vulcan? Or is Vulcan?
Vulcan is at 2.
All right. Yeah, doing
But they're at
pretty
that
good for Team Yellow here.
124 kill percentage, getting there. Higher up into that. More towards those higher numbers. Obviously.
Wow. Vulcan getting shot flying.
I think out of everyone, I've seen Vulcan play this character.
Yeah,
the
no,
most,
Vulcan
100%.
is actually a King K main.
That will say why Vulcan is just now on 0% and just got into their first.
Yeah, he's doing really, really well right now. With everybody else playing in super dangerous territory with Sam at 141 and Azza at 145. Hunter is at a respectable 120. Oh! And
both of them at the same time.
Azda got out the last 2 on their last stocks, so that's game. Well, not full game.
Game 1 of 5 goes to Vulcan and Azda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's looking pretty good right now in yellow team's favor.
Yeah, you could definitely see that strength. Vulcan always being that last one with the 3 stocks and then the 2 stocks, last one to lose those. So you definitely see that experience on that character and that.
But honestly, looking with the way that things are going, we might see Hunter, or not Hunter, but Vulcan and Azda come back to winner's bracket for the grand final.
Yeah, we will see. They will. Winning this immediately puts you into the grand final. Whoever loses this next game after this.
Oh
match,
yeah, because there's not really
they
a
will
losers
go down
final.
into the losers final.
Yeah.
Your losers final. If you win that, you get 3rd. That is how that will work.
Yeah.
If you win that, you get. If you lose it, you get 3rd.
Hey Colby.
I'm a little confused. But
Now it's DK.
now it's. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh.
They
Then-
must have heard me just summon it. Like they were like, we gotta fill this request. Azda immediately up into 101 percentage. The rest lower 20s, just now getting into 30s for the green. Azda knocking Hunter off the far right side.
Oh.
Hunter trying to
Vulcan
make that
doing some
recovery. Azda
good
trying to
damage
stop
on
it.
Sam there. That's awesome. I'm sorry.
I have become the desk.
Is that it?
I am the desk.
Are you the desk?
I'm the desk. Oh, because I'm up. Yeah. A Hunter at 137. Samuel lost 1 stock. Azza lost 1 stock. Vulcan still a little bit under that kill percentage. With all 3 left, I think we're going to see Hunter lose the stock first out of all. Never, as I say that,
Now Hunter is playing at a very uncomfortable 150.
That is a very
But still playing a very aggressive fight, but gets TK'd by their teammate Sam there. And their Sam is taken out by Azda, leaving both of them with
Vulcan
1 less stock.
combos from Hunter there. Azda and Samuel both at 1 stock. Vulcan still at 3.
Yeah.
Still at 3 up there with that 114 percentage.
I think he's just used to playing like bigger, tankier characters
Yes,
like this. So this is
100%.
actually a really good advantage for him, getting them higher into the bracket. And with the way that things are looking right now, we might see Team Yellow take another point.
Yeah, very close here. Vulcan's still on those 3. Everyone else on 1. Samuel out, actually. So it's Azda and Vulcan versus Hunter here left.
Vulcan
One
and
of the- it
Azza
looks
really going for this kind of
Vulcan
alley-oop play.
Yeah, definitely had a very comfortable 3 stock here. Vulcan not having lost 1 yet. Throwing his teammate.
Okay.
I think they're trying to set up some sort of combo here. And I don't know if it's right.
Something is indeed happening. Okay.
Slam.
So Azda is defeated and Hunter. Oh no, Azda is on their
Azda's
last
won.
stock. That's okay. There we
Vulcan
go.
at 155 in the second stock. 1 stock down.
Okay, and Vulcan takes out. Oh nope. Now they take out Hunter.
Yeah, there you go. Vulcan, I believe, gave Azdo a stock there to bring
Yeah.
him back into the game.
Oh.
That way you could continue to have that one. Thank you, production. That way you can continue. That way you could continue to have that 2v1 scenario, and you don't get it. Especially where you're in that high kill percentage, you want to be able to bring that in, so maybe they can take some damage and you still keep those 2 stocks. Definitely smart there. With Vulcan and Asda taking another win in game 2 out of 3, it looks like, if they keep winning and continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going real good so far. I have a lot of faith in
Asda and Vulcan.
mostly Asda.
Mostly Asda.
I
Well,
mean,
Vulcan's been the strong side one on this.
that
one-
is
on this
true
so far.
because, but
The
that
most stocks
also
are-
is because that we've been seeing a lot of quad picks from these,
Yeah.
in areas where Vulcan is much stronger. You know, we saw the King K pick. Vulcan's a King K main. We
Yeah.
saw the DK pick. He's
Yep.
also kind of a DK main. So
Yeah.
it's just like seeing him play these heavy characters. It's like, it's nothing. Now we're seeing a full Pokemon stage here, with Hunter taking Lucario, Sam taking Incineroar, Azza taking Pichu, and Vulcan taking the iconic Pikachu. Now the thing that's interesting about Pichu's playstyle is that most of their moves do damage to themselves. So I'm a little interested in how this fight is going to turn out for him, but I'm sure Azza's going to be fine. He plays a lot of lighter characters with a lot of movement anyway, so this is more or less an area of combat that he's familiar with.
Yeah.
Now we're
Definitely.
seeing some good damage on Team Green right now, with
Vulcan
Vulcan
losing a stock.
losing the first stock of the game, but Sam at 113%. Sitting in some kind of dangerous territory. We have Hunter playing in 54%. Sam accepting defeat, not getting that recovery, and just SDing off the stage, losing the second stock of the game. Now, Asda is at 77%, so they will have to be careful if they get put into a vulnerable position, maybe cornered and, you know, spiked off the stage or something like that. And then we still have Vulcan with 2 stocks and 14 damage percentage.
We're very even on stocks here. You definitely saw at the beginning, Vulcan, that smaller character, immediately loses the first one to lose a stock. Definitely not. Definitely a comfort pick for those bigger characters.
Yes, definitely.
Asda getting into 127. We got all 3.
Oh
Never mind.
my
Hunter
God!
and Samuel both taken out. Now Samuel down to 1 stock, Hunter down to 2. Asda still at 3 on Pichu.
And Azza just going off on Hunter there, making sure that he can't recover, but he's still able to. Getting back on the stage and then proceeding to lose a stock. Finally, the last person with full stocks to lose a stock there, I'm pretty sure is what I was trying to say.
Full, yes.
Yeah.
Yellow on a total of 4 stocks. Green with 3 left. No
Sam
winning
and
kill
Hunter.
percentage currently.
Yeah, but Sam and
Sam
Hunter
get-
still fighting hard.
Yeah, Sam and Hunter definitely trying to hold their ground. Sam and Vulcan are the ones that are towards that kill percentage. But there goes Vulcan losing that. Not even getting into kill percentage, but losing another stock. Yellow now at the disadvantage. It just
Yeah.
completely flipped. 3 for the green, 2 for left for the yellow.
But I think nope, Sam
There,
is out.
Even's
Never
back
mind,
out.
it's even with Hunter on his own here, but he still has an advantage over these two with 2 stocks on
2
his
stocks,
own.
but a higher percentage. I wonder.
That is true, but it will depend on how fast Hunter is able to deal damage, knock out his opponents, or how fast Hunter and Vulcan are able to take out Hunter's stocks and do additional
doing a
damage to
very
take
well
out their
job right
final
now.
stock. But, you know, it seems like they're doing a really good job defending right now, holding just about 109 damage percentage right there. And,
missing.
going for
Now
the
it's 0%
failed
they got
recovery
them.
and SDing. Now we have Hunter on their last stock with 0%, technically at an advantage against Vulcan and Asa if they're able to pick them off fast enough to, you know, get an advantage in this fight. Now we still have Asa doing some really good damage on Hunter here, with Vulcan trying to accompany him, you know, just playing monkey in the middle with him, it seems.
Just a little bit. They're back and forth.
Ah, yes.
You almost did quite enough with that second stock to get both of them into that kill percentage just soon enough, but now it's a matter of being able to defend both, keep them off.
But
keep
it
one
doesn't
away.
seem like it, as Asda and Vulcan are just toying with them, and with the
Toying,
final
yeah.
shot from Vulcan, Hunter gets taken out, and Hunter and Asda, no, not Hunter and Asda, Vulcan and Asda,
Vulcan Asda, yes.
move back into the winners bracket.
They do move back up. Next, I think we'll see the quarterfinals towards the top, but we'll have one more. That whoever wins this next coming round will go up against Vulcan and Asda in the semifinals, I believe, and then whoever loses will go down and face no one. I believe they are out. Hunter and Samuel, I believe, are out now. Yeah, Hunter and Sam are out of having lost twice now.
Yeah.
Out.
So we'll see Vulcan and Asda fight against Angelo and Mori again.
I believe Asda and Vulcan move into the still in the losers bracket, but it's going to be a matter of who loses between Pizza and Shiny.
Yeah, no, this is
Pizza and Shiny's team is who's going to be playing next.
Yeah, but these are the last two teams. This is technically final.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, Pizza and Shiny. Whoever wins out of these, because they are both undefeated yet. They still haven't lost one. So whoever loses that goes down and plays.
Oh yeah, because
Asda
they have their
Vulcan.
own teams.
And then
right.
that winner out of that will go up and play in that grand finals, and the other one's knocked out.
You are right, and I am wrong because I'm silly. But yeah, you know, I did realize though that my phone needs to charge and is not charging right now.
It is not currently plugged in.
Yeah, let me go fix that real quick.
Yeah, you go. Actually, you go take care of that, because next joining me at the table should be Amelia, I believe. Yeah, I believe. I'm not too sure what's happening. There looks to be 6 players currently on. Oh, no, 2 just now disconnected. I think those will be removed now. But we'll see. It looks like red and yellow are the colors that will be going with in this end of this next fight. I'm not too sure what's happening here, but Amelia currently dying on the side of the stage before we get here into the next one. Probably didn't want me to say that to everyone, but I did. But we see Mori and Diop going up against Pizza and Bowser.
So that was the player 3 we saw last time, but they're probably player 4.
Yeah.
So we have Bowser, Pizza, Dipe, and Mori. Mori's playing Mario again. Dipe's playing Captain Falcon again. Pizza took over Dr. Mario, and Bowser took Bowser.
Welcome to the table, by the way.
Thank you. I'm on the other side now. It's really weird.
It is kind of weird.
All right, so we have Dipe falling off the side, and Bowser was edge guarding pretty hard, but was thrown by Mori to allow Dipe to come back on. Dipe is just not staying on stage very well. Throwing Pizza off stage, but both have nice recoveries. Mori and Dipe are off stage, but they recover maybe. Yep, there we go. Center stage once again, a fire breath by Bowser takes damage to both Dipe and Mori, and Dipe is at 130%. That is very dangerous for him. Woo.
Yeah, getting really high up into that percentage, and even further, the rest still high 80s and 90s. Now just getting into those kill percentages with Mori at 102. Dipe losing a stock there.
I mean, it was going to happen.
It was going to. He's getting really high up there. Now Mori loses another one. We now have a 4-to-6 ratio on stocks in favor of red.
Yeah, that was a nice up smash to take out Mori's first stock. Pizza is at 111.
Bowser.
Oh, Bowser wasn't.
Yeah.
Bowser wasn't able to recover quick enough, losing him in stock.
Now even on stocks here.
Yeah, Pizza also lost the stock when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, definitely. We got the percentage in favor of Mori, not of Pizza and Bowser. Mori and Dipe needing to do some more to get that percentage up higher to even this back out. As it's been evened out now.
The thing is, Bowser can deal a lot of damage and he can take a lot of damage, so that's really an advantage for yellow team right now. But he is 128%, but Dipe just lost his second stock. He is down to 1.
Bowser losing a stock.
Yep, there we go. It is a... How many stocks does Bowser have now?
1. It's a 3-to-3 stock ratio.
Oh, okay.
With Pizza in full percentage.
Yeah, they really need to step it up on
There it
damage
goes.
to Red, like that Fire Breath to Mori, and Pizza is down to their last stock. It is 2 to 3 here. Mori is at 110%, throwing out some fireballs. Some kicks here and there.
Right here.
Pizza launching Mori.
You definitely need to get Mori down to that last stock. That way you have it even before you take too much damage. That way you're even on it, and you can maybe have a chance of getting that percentage of together as a team.
Yeah, but it looks like, oh, there we go.
There it goes. Now even again across the board with the stock-wise, but percentage. Bowser up in 126, Pizza 43, and Dipe at 88.
Yeah, an up smash leaves Bowser with no stocks, and
And
they
then a down
just
smash. Okay, I'm not too sure what it was,
he
but
just wasn't
sent-
able to recover fast
Oh,
enough.
wasn't able to. A failed recovery gives the win to Red, which who what character was that again?
Red was Mario, who was played by Mori, or Shiny Shoes, and also Dipe, who was playing Captain Falcon. It looks like we're going to... Oh! He is tempting... he is tempted to pick Steve there, which would be a dangerous play for Pizza and Player. And Bowser. But now we have Mario, Captain Falcon, Dr. Mario, and Bowser. It's the same setup.
It is the same setup.
Yeah. Maybe the different map will change how things go.
Yeah.
Immediately, Bowser is launching heavy attacks onto Dipe. Pizza with the kicks.
Dipe getting way up there. Getting pretty close to kill percentage now. Even further, very close, right on the edge. Mori.
Yeah,
Pizza
so
and Bowser staying on lower end.
those fire breaths are some really dangerous moves for whoever. They deal a lot of damage. They're really fast like that. And edge guarding with that is a significant advantage of Bowser players.
Yeah.
It looks like Yellow Team isn't taking much damage, but Red Team is dangerously high.
Yes, definitely both of those in that kill percentage. Bowser quite on the edge, not quite there. Able to get a recovery there on the side, sending Mario off the side. Able to recover.
Those up smashes are almost taking them out, but Dipe and Mori lose their first stock with a few up smashes. Well, actually an up smash and a down smash.
Yeah.
Bowser is 103 with Pizza at 102. They really need to start racking up damage again if they want to keep their stock advantage.
You got if these stocks are about to. You're getting close to losing that and then having a stock equal. If you don't get that percentage of that, then you're going to be percentage equal as well.
All right,
Bowser
it
losing a
looks.
stock.
Yes. So it is a 2-2-3-2 stock ratio right now. Pizza is at 149. Mori is getting up there into 103 with Dipe at 73. They have really late. Yellow Team is really late on the damage to Red Team to try and make sure that they don't lose here. Mori just lost his next stock with a forward smash, I believe.
Pizza doing a really good job of just hanging on to that third stock, trying to put out that as much damage as you can before you lose it.
Dang, Bowser just lost another stock there. Pizza's getting really close. He's at 171%, but he still has all three stocks. He's not comfortable, and he just lost his next stock. Dipe is getting up there as well with 138, but he's fighting Bowser pretty hard. He just got hit by a fire breath. That is not good for him.
Pizza at 30%, the lowest percentage we have here, and on two stocks. Although Dipe is still on two stocks, very close to that, getting into that Crimson. Mori losing final stock.
That was wonderful to watch, actually. So Bowser knocked Mori off stage and with fire breath, and then forward strike to send him out of screen. But Dipe helped him out by sharing a stock.
Sharing that stock, even though you're at that really high percentage, bringing in that one so you're not double teamed.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Giving that one means that you're going to lose yours, but your teammate now is at a very low stock.
Yes, that's true. So Mori still doesn't have an advantage here because Pizza has, one stock because of that
Bowser
last
able to
strike.
recover. Now we still have the favor in front of it.
Oh!
Favor of yellow team, but Mori trying to hang on to get that percentage higher on this yellow team.
A nice throw by Pizza, just trying to keep Mori off stage, but he recovers. A fire breath by Bowser, sorry. Oh, we
totally
missed the rainbow. Sad. But it looks like Bowser and Pizza were able to prevail, making this a 1-0 so far. That was a really close.
1-0. Didn't we see a match already? We did see a match.
Yeah.
2-0 in favor of yellow.
Oh, yeah. No, it's 1-1.
Is it 1-1?
Yeah, because red team won first.
Did red win?
Red won. It was red and then yellow.
I can math. 100%.
It's 1-1. We are into the third match.
It's definitely like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it's 1-1. Sorry, I was wrong.
Same picks coming into the third match.
Oh, wow. A nice hit or a drop by Bowser onto Mario.
Fairly
Pizza.
even percentages right now.
Pizza going hand in hand against Captain Falcon before switching to Mori and taking out Mori's first stock. That is the first stock of the match. Dipe is getting pretty high up in percentage there too. He needs to watch that, or else his attacks with Bowser, who is a heavy hitter, is not going to go well for him. An up smash by Bowser takes out Dipe's first stock. That is a 2-2-3-3 in favor of yellow.
Bowser now losing his stock. Now 4 for red and 5 stocks for yellow, although Pizza very high up there in that kill percentage. You gotta keep playing that defensive. You really probably don't want to go up against Bowser here with that really hard hitting, especially where you're really high up in that percentage.
And Pizza, due to just how high his percentage is, just a throw was able to take out his first stock. Everybody is at 2 now. Bowser is at the highest percentage at 104, but Mori is close behind. Oh, a nice down smash by Captain Falcon on Bowser, and then he throws him, taking out his second stock. That is his last one. But you know what? Red team is taking significant damage as well, so this could go either way. Dipe loses his second stock.
Mori really high in that kill percentage there. This yellow team keeping it fairly low, although Bowser is on 1 stock left. We are even in stocks here, but percentage is in favor of yellow. You just gotta keep dealing that damage. You gotta get Mori down there to that 1 stock. That way you can maybe focus on for just a few seconds on that dive, so that you can just, there it is.
Oh.
Mori going down to 1.
But that also means he's a 0%, giving them the advantage here. But probably quickly gonna lose. Oh, never mind. I believe that.
That takes Bowser out.
No, Bowser's still in.
Being brought back by Pizza. Pizza
Yes.
sacrificed the stock.
So everybody's at 1 stock now.
Definitely
Pretty even percentages. Oh, Mori just took some Pizza just took some damage. A nice fire breath aimed properly by Bowser could really could really put things into the yellow team's advantage.
Trying to get this lunch. We are very even on percentage-wise right here. And stocks. Stocks still 2 for each team, 1 on each player.
Honestly, what really...
There goes
Dipe losing. But a nice throw by Mori, but Pizza still recovers. Oh, a down slam by
Mori right now
Bowser.
wanting to probably get out Dr. Mario so he can get that even player v player.
And is almost successful.
Almost.
But Pizza recovers to return and double team on Mario.
There it goes.
Until then.
We are very even both in kill percentage, although Bowser is much higher. We'll see if Mario can turn this around.
I mean, if Bowser can turn this around, because Bowser's the one in trouble.
Well, so it turned around. They were losing in stocks previous in the match.
So, looks like we're just on it. Mario's just edge guarding right now, trying to keep Bowser off stage, and he upward smashes, taking out Bowser's last stock, making this a 2-1 match. Red team needs 1 more to win.
Gives me 1 more heading into this next round. That one was definitely very well. Like, it was back and forth until we were
Mhm.
finally just left with a 1v1, both on fairly even kill percentage.
Yeah. It was
But although Bowser was just that bit higher and was not able to capitalize on anything really there at the end, Dr. Mario able to, as soon as you even that into that 1v1, you're able to defend much easier. You're able to hold different positions that, like, there as guarding at the end, and able to just get that up smash to finish.
Yeah. It looks like we're going in with the same characters. Some Mario on Mario action on the side there. Oh, wait. I really shouldn't have said it like that. Mario against Mario. Dipe and Bowser were sticking to their own side as well, but now everybody's moved to center stage mostly. Pretty even percentages other than Pizza. Ooh, a nice fire breath on Dipe by Bowser. And downward smash. It looks like the other platforms have moved, so now they only have center stage. Need to watch out for that.
Pizza getting into that kill percentage.
An upward smash by Dipe against Bowser definitely raises damage percent, but he recovers fast enough. Ooh, nice throw by Pizza, and Pizza loses the first stock of the match. Bowser looks close behind as well as Dipe.
Mori just now just getting up into that kill percentage. Just a minute there.
Yeah, Bowser's getting 150% there, but Dipe's close behind with 145 and Mori at 127. Pizza's still sitting comfortably at 18%. If he just doesn't get hit, that'd be great.
Yeah, with
For
this low
Mikaela.
percentage, you need to get in there and get some of those stocks taken down. But he gets up into the 60s before we're able to see another stock being taken off his head.
So Dipe and Mori are now down to their second stock. How's Bowser doing?
2 stocks. So we
Two
are
stocks?
2 across the board, stocks-wise, with a percentage in favor of red as Pizza is in 80.
Yeah, I'd love to cast this better, but lots of chaos.
It's definitely a lot of chaos. We kind of just keep updates on what's going on. We've got it. We're
A
going.
nice throw by Mario, but Bowser recovers before slamming Dipe into that center platform. A throw by Pizza. Everybody's pretty high in percentage now, but Mori's has the best chances at the moment. Ooh, some
Mori
missed
taking
hits.
some heavy hits back. And that fire breath keeping off the edge. Again, edge guarding with that fire breath. It's very beneficial. You know, that's what you gotta do.
It's a basic strategy. Pizza loses his second stock. It looks like Dipe's close behind, but instead Mori takes off a second stock, and it is 3 and 3, I believe.
Yes, it is. It is 3 and 3 with Dipe and Bowser really close on that, really high up in that kill percentage.
Another slam by Bowser towards Mori, but Bowser just loses his next stock. It is a 2-3 stock advantage for red. Never mind, it is even across the board as Dipe loses his second stock. Mori is in the most danger with 92%, but his partner Dipe is only at 0, so he can handle some hits.
Yes, definitely wanting to get in there and probably defend it. But Pizza, this is his last stock. It's now Bowser v Mori and Dipe.
Yes, Pizza wasn't able to recover fast enough. He was just too far away, and so he SD'd. Ooh.
Mori going out. It's now Bowser versus Dipe with but a very high percentage advantage on Dipe's end.
The thing is, Bowser just needs to land a few hits to even that out. If he can avoid those combos, it'll end up pretty well in Bowser's favor.
If you're able to rotate, get in that fire breath, Dipe knows to wait.
Nice slam. See, that's another 18% to Dipe's damage with only just one move.
Yeah, it's very true. Dipe
So-
able to get those hits. Getting that slam again. Trying to get that kill percentage way up there.
A few missed hits, kind of dancing around each other. And as I say that, they start dashing around. Like, it's great. Another smash. Oh! And a side smash. Making this a 2-2 match. we are down to the last game, and it will determine which game is this? This is the fourth?
We are in the winners finals. Technically, the loser of this will go in and play in the losers finals. Both of these teams are technically undefeated. Not technically, they are. That is, they are undefeated. The loser plays finals, and then whoever wins out of that game will come up and play the undefeated one in the grand finals.
So this is the last for the strictly winners bracket, and whoever does this will be in first.
Whoever wins this will be going
first
into the
or
grand
second.
final. First or second. You guarantee winning this guarantees you first or second.
Losing this guarantees second or third.
Yes, it does.
So immediately we go into combat. Everybody's kind of partitioned off who they're attacking. Oh no! As I say that, they come to the center. That's great.
I think I've learned that I need to cast what is happening rather than be like, oh, it appears that this is happening. What is? Then you get yourself out of that like even chance of someone being like, well, you said that, now it's wrong.
That's true. Bowser has 105%. He's in the most danger here, but Dipe is also fairly close behind. Just getting thrown about everywhere by Bowser.
We see a throw from both.
Yeah.
Both on either side's going different directions.
Bowser loses the first stock though with failed recovery. Dipe at 116, more at 96, and Pizza at 94. Bowser just got to 34. Yes, looks like Falcon's getting a little aggressive there, trying to get some revenge hits in.
Yes, Pizza losing a stock. Red team both still at 3. Pizza and Bowser on yellow both down to their 2 stocks each.
Yeah, Dipe hitting 148%. Just recovered to take center stage. Launches a Falcon Punch at Bowser, but Bowser recovers. Oh, and Mori loses his first stock. A nice hit by Mori against... Oh, that was...
Dipe.
Do we have team attacks?
Do not
on?
know, but I think we do.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a couple times where they're
Then I think Mori accidentally hit Dipe. But anyway, Bowser just lost his second stock. And Dipe lost his first.
two across the board, but Pizza at 82%, Bowser 51.
Oh wait, Bowser has a second stock?
No, just one.
Oh, okay. I thought
Then I was completely wrong on that. You got a 2-2-2-1. Bowser on 1.
Nice juggling by Mori against Bowser, and Dipe follows up with the same thing.
I think I assume
They're just bouncing about.
they are. Bowser now getting into that kill percentage, although taking Mori, losing that stock. It's now even on stocks, although percentage Bowser is doing very dangerous.
Whoa,
Very dangerous
that
play.
was a really nice combo by Bowser, getting hits on both Mori and Dipe. And it looks like Pizza shares one of his stocks with Bowser, keeping him in the game, but they're both on their last stock. It is a 3v2 stock matchup in favor of the red team. Pizza is looking into dangerous territory with 111%, and he loses it with a downward smash. Mori and Dipe in the 80s, but Bowser at 10, so it's looking pretty good for him. Other than the stock advantage for the red team, he needs to get in a few good hits in order to maintain.
You've got to get more than a few hits at this point. You
Yeah,
are down at 1 stock versus 3. Although both are in kill percentage, you're able to quickly get down, get both of them down.
I mean,
There you
look,
go.
he's doing rather well.
Doing
if-
very well trying to hold this position and stay on edge. But Mario coming back as you get that recovery,
With
knocking you off.
with a nice smash at the end, making this a 3-2 win for the red team, which is Shiny Shoes' team. And they will be going to the grand final while Asda goes up against Pizza.
Yes.
And I believe you're switching out with Kaz now.
Yes, I do. Definitely good luck to the upcoming. We're going to technically the losers final. Winner of this will
Mhm.
get
Se-
third, and or if you win this, you go into play first to get first or second.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose this,
You get third.
You get third. Yep.
Yes.
With Hunter's team getting 4th overall.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely interesting to see where this goes. I will now switch out with Kaz, and I will probably talk to you.
You will be taking care of grand final.
I will be back. Grand final. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So it looks like we're going to go for another random map. I would love it if my co-caster came in. So what we saw in that last matchup was some really impressive gameplay all around. As Pizza, Bowser, Shiny Shoes, and Samuel all played really well, and it was a really tough fight for both teams, as we could see in how close it came at the very end. It was a 2-stock to 1-stock before Mori was able to get that last hit on Bowser. So it looks like player 3 sticking with Bowser. Pizza's going Rob. And it's going to be against Asda and Vulcan. Pizza and Bowser are Team Yellow, while Asda and Vulcan are Team Red. It looks like Vulcan's going for King Dedede, and oh, okay.
You are
Oh,
allowed to
Asda's going for
appreciate
Kirby.
another man's beauty. That's
Yes.
not gay.
Exactly.
I'm back at the table.
It's just like I'm allowed to appreciate another woman's beauty.
You're Pan.
That's not the point. Are you doing play-by-play or am I?
I don't know. Do you want to do it? You're sitting in the seat.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. So, King Dedede and Bowser on. Oh, Vulcan playing Bowser. Sorry, not Vulcan playing Bowser. Vulcan playing Dedede almost fell off the edge there. Oh no! Why am I seeing Pizza play Piranha Plant? That's not great.
He's in his mood today.
He is. Oh, we already have 2 stocks off of Asda. I mean, he is playing Kirby against some pretty heavy-set characters. It's not really advantageous for him. Pizza barely recovers there, but comes back on stage. Bowser and Vulcan are at 115 and 141%, with Pizza falling behind at 116. Vulcan loses one of his stocks. Is he on his first or second?
Vulcan is on his second.
Okay, I didn't miss one. That's great. Kirby is just sent flying as with Pizza
my
taking
God.
off that last stock
Pizza
there.
is really
But
going out
Vulcan
here.
shares, bringing Asda back
Oh,
in.
there we go. And Asda taking off a stock of Pizza.
Asda doing that slam. Sorry, Bowser doing the slam on Asda.
No. I think that's Elliot.
Elliot? Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
Because they play Red Bowser.
Yeah, okay. I think you're right. Sorry, Elliot.
Anyways, Vulcan's out.
Yes, Vulcan is out. Probably because after he gave his one of his remaining stocks to Asda, he was quickly taken out. And then Asda was fairly quickly removed. It was a 4v1 game at the end there. That is the first win for Team Yellow. I mean, that was pretty fast.
Yeah, relative with us. Angelo is not playing around here.
Mm-mm.
I should not be dropping names like the way I am right now, but
Pizza.
I don't care. Pizza's not here to play around. Neither is not Yoshi.
Oh, Elliot is not Yoshi.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget. So it looks like Asda's going for Rosalina. Interesting. Not Yoshi going for Bowser. Vulcan going for Zelda, and I did not see. Pizza's going for K. Rool.
Yes.
This
Trying
is
to go for the
great.
Vulcan counter here.
And
Is Vulcan playing Zelda?
yes, Vulcan is playing Zelda, and right off the bat we had Bowser going for the Fire Breath on Rosalina. Oh,
Ooh.
off the stage there a little bit. A lot of chaos just in center stage here. Many moves being thrown around, some combos. Ooh, nice throw by King K. Rool. Okay, sorry, production's trying to distract me. We have Vulcan at 109, Bowser at 117, and Asda losing his first stock at just 70% or so. That's interesting. I rarely see that. Ooh, Bowser also losing stock. And it is a 5v5 stock ratio at the moment. Never mind. Make that 4. As Asda loses a second stock here. K. Rool is pretty high up in damage, but with his character, he can take some damage without it being worrisome.
And
Vulcan,
that's Vulcan's second stock.
yeah, things are looking a little rough for the red team at the moment as, Pizza finally loses his first stock and is now at 0% damage, making quite the advantage for the yellow team. I'm trying to remember their colors. Wow, this is really loud in my ears. I can hear myself breathing. That's not fun.
Yeah, it was.
Asda, just as about to report damage percent, loses his last stock. Vulcan is going up against Bowser and Pizza by himself with only 1 stock left. And they're just edge guarding at this point with
Vulcan
Fire
is
Breath.
not coming back up. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yikes.
finally back on the stage, but you know, Nayoshi is just trying to toil with them. It seems like both of them were, as that, you know, we get that.
That downward smash just taking out that last stock. Wow, that is a 2-0.
Unfortunately, not as iconic as it could have been. I would have liked to see the SD from Not Yoshi there, but you know what? That's fine. It's still game 2. We still have one more. It can still go either way. I still have faith.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal of Not Yoshi and Pizza, though. that was,
guys. I swear.
they had
I swear.
no hesitation. It was just ruthless. It's like K. Rool at the edge with Bowser on top, ready to fire breath at any point in time. Yikes.
That was
So we have the Ice Climbers
So
hero.
I believe I've seen Pizza play Ice Climbers before.
I've seen it in practices.
Mm-hmm.
Asda's playing hero, and I guess we'll see the others. Bowser for Not Yoshi and Yoshi for Vulcan. As we know, Yoshi, played by Vulcan, is rather brutal.
Yeah, and we're already kind of seeing that, getting some good damage out by Pizza. But Pizza's also doing really well as Ice Climbers here, which, you know, is definitely one of the harder characters to play against because you're kind of dealing with 2 people at the same time, which is what makes them so strong if you know how to use them right, as, you know, Pizza so clearly does. But also, you know, other characters like Rosalina, who kind of have like 2 parts of them, or Joker when they're playing with Arson.
Yeah. It's a little rough, but you know what? We're really seeing it as Yellow Team is really high in percent here. Look at that, 125 and 140. Yoshi only just now getting to to 47. Pizza and Asda lose their first stock. Asda's playing rather well, but this is an unfamiliar character for me, so I can't really give you much info on them.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hero. I haven't seen anyone play Hero. I'm pretty sure this was just for the lulz.
Probably. Bowser with 181% loses his first stock. Vulcan is the last remaining player with
3 stocks.
Three
And
stocks.
still playing really well with 76% damage there.
Asda getting up to 101. Pizza going 76. Oh, nice
and
throws
Pizza just
all around.
knocking him off. That is brutal,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, some nice throws all around that just led to, I believe, Yoshi. Yeah,
Losing,
Yoshi.
their
losing
first stock. Yeah.
Asda there is at 145%. Can he recover from that? That he does. He's back onto stage. Oh, but he's kicked off and loses his second stock.
Exactly the kind of gameplay I'm expecting to see from Not Yoshi here as they've taken off 2 stocks.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of their teammates? Was that a team kill?
I don't believe so.
What just happened there?
So Pizza. Well.
Yeah.
So, Pizza loses one of their stocks. Asda's on their last stock. Bowser's on 2 stocks, and Vulcan just lost second stock. It's
Oh, yeah.
That is an insane fire. Well, an insanely well placed fire breath by not Yoshi. Oh, and another combo. Just racking up that damage on Vulcan. He's at 86% when he was previously only in his 40s. All around, it's 59, 137, 158, and 114 damage in favor of.
Okay. So Vulcan lost their last stock, and Not Yoshi is now on their last stock. So we have one stock across the board with Asda.
But
losing
Bowser.
the
Bowser takes out
Yeah.
Asda's last stock, and
the
that
exact
is 3-0.
same way that we saw them lose one of their earlier fights.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that Pizza and Not Yoshi will be finishing off the game 3-0.
Yeah, so we are heading into the grand finale, which you will be casting with Colby, and it will be Shiny Shoes against Pizza. Again.
No, that's not right.
Yeah, because Pizza just won.
Oh, right. Okay, I wasn't reading the roster right. That's my bad.
So we will be seeing another rematch between Pizza and Shiny Shoes. All right, I'll let you guys get to it.
You know, I love these streams. I love these times that we can just really sit down and like be intimate with each other.
Do you know?
Hi, Colby.
Hi, how you doing? How you doing, Kaz?
I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself?
That's good. I'm doing good, as we can see on the screen now.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's us now.
Yeah.
It was the
That's
thing afterwards.
Yeah.
You can see our teams getting switched. How was the last match? How do you feel about it? I'm interviewing you
I
now.
would. Oh, damn! I would have responded more fast if I didn't yawn like that. But last match was a bit.
It was a bit.
It was a bit. You know, we saw some very tough gameplay from Not Yoshi and Pizza. Like, they're very tough fighters. Definitely two of our strongest players in the entire lab.
I'm definitely a bit confused on.
Is
this the grand final?
Now, yes, right now is our grand finals match.
Grand final, Shiny Shoes' team versus Pizza's. We see Bowser get into that kill percentage to begin with.
Yeah.
Definitely not looking good
not
for.
looking too good for Not Yoshi there.
I'm not sure how we're playing this. I'm not sure if it's still going to be out of the 5 or if it's just you win, you win. Because that's typically how our finals work. I'm not sure if that's how we're going to.
It's out of
It's going to be out of 5? Okay.
All right.
Got it. But both green. Bowser, even
Yeah.
still at that high percentage, both green lose their first stock. But now Bowser is still losing. Did end up losing that stock. Jeez, English.
Yeah.
It's always a bit
See,
getting back into this for a second. After you've taken that break and you switch it up and come back. Pizza getting up into that kill percentage now at 105, 106. Bowser getting up there really quickly again. Just lost the stock and is now getting back up in there. Very close. But is able to get a slam onto Dipe. It's definitely very interesting.
Yeah.
Doubles is a lot more difficult.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot more that you have to focus on.
There's
There's
a
a
lot
lot
more.
more that's going on that you got to look at, and that's kind of what we're seeing. You know, like everyone's
As
kind of
Pizza
going
loses stock.
every which way, but Dipe just got
Bowser
another
losing
stock
a stock.
off of Not Yoshi. Not Yoshi now on their final stock with 2 stocks across the rest of the board. You know, Dipe is sitting at around 85 there. But, you know, they're still playing relatively comfortable. They don't seem like they're any anxious at all. So, it's good. You know, they're getting back onto the stage, taking some heavy hits at 126 damage now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mori is sitting at 118. Fighting to get back on the stage after
Bowser and
getting
Pizza.
knocked off by a hit from Not Yoshi there. Not Yoshi, speaking of which, is at 55%. You know, doing a little bit better for being on their last stock and just doing a lot more damage to kind of make up for their missing stocks there.
Dipe losing down, now going down to 1. Bowser and Dipe still now only on 1, but the other two holding strong at 2, although Mori is very high up in that kill percentage. Dr. Mario just now reaching that kill percentage with although
And
Dipe now
that's
down
another
to
stock
2,
for Mori.
only 2 stocks left on green with 3 on Bowser and Pizza, but they are both very high up in that kill percentage, and
Yeah,
there
speaking
goes
of which,
yep,
Pizza loses
Pizza losing it.
their second stock, and Not Yoshi is on their last. It's only going to take a few heavy hits on them to lose that stocks, but they are not giving it up so easily. As you can see, they're really bringing some
Bowser
heavy
getting
hits
into that
to the
Crimson
stage
now.
there. Yeah.
But able to get that smash down onto Dipe. Pizza, you definitely have your percentage advantage now
Yeah.
on green. Although it's not much with Dipe getting up into that medium range kill percentage. Bowser though almost
Yeah.
into the 200s.
Even with near crits, just not taking out
Yeah,
Bowser.
Bowser now up into that 203. Very, very, very close. Not much left to be able to take that. Dipe is now out. Mori's the only one standing with Bowser and Pizza still only on one. Bowser very high up into that. You gotta play a little. Failed recovery.
Yeah.
Again, that very well played by Bowser on that last stock, being able to just hold on, keep continuing doing damage while Dr. Bowser kind of ran around with a little bit more freedom with that extra stock until you got down to that one. But still, that more freedom allowed for going and getting those engages and knocking the others two down. Is definitely very interesting to see. It looks like we might go into King of Fighters Stadium. Not, as I say that, they're probably going to switch something else.
Yeah,
I know.
I just, of course, the camera gets on me, and now I'm like yawning and shit. Well, of course. Yeah.
But of course.
Go
Fix my hair. Just kidding.
I'm watching
Sorry.
myself on the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like watching yourself?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I do that a lot, like when I make my own content and upload my own videos, and
You do that?
oh yeah.
How dare you? Just kidding. I do the
That's
same
yeah.
thing.
I give
stream
myself
too,
like
so
40 of my own views.
right behind you. What's behind us? Oh yeah, for the Vandals, obviously. We're on stream right now. Of course we upload these. We don't upload these.
Well, technically, we don't upload them to YouTube. Speaking of which, we need to discuss with Wayne if we could simulcast.
Probably. They will go to YouTube eventually.
At some point.
I think that is what we just heard.
Mm-hmm.
It's from you.
But we're going on to game 2 of the 5-game series here, with Mori keeping their Mario pick along with Pizza, Dipe keeping their Falcon pick, and Not Yoshi keeping their Bowser pick. It seems like pretty even fighting ground across the board. Now, Not Yoshi has already taken a bunch of damage so far, with Pizza having the second highest damage percentage on the stage with a number I'm not going to say.
Is that Bowser, not Yoshi?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it. Not Yoshi, Red, both very high up in that kill percentage, while Green is staying very low. You definitely see this team's energy. Mori and Dipe able to, like, they're playing well together, keeping that percentage as low, getting Pizza down to 2 stocks, and Bowser just on the edge of 1 or 2.
What was really interesting about seeing Mori and Dipe play both earlier in the bracket and like in this last game is that their synergy is actually very, very good. You know, they play together really, really well. As you can see, you know, Dipe going off the
Bowser
stage to get
losing
that
that
side
Pizza
side kick there.
down to 1.
Yeah, but you
Mori
see
losing
that they
stock
play
down to 2.
really, really well together. And it seems like the first game was really just them trying to warm up and seeing what they had to prepare for later on in these fights, and making sure that they're not bringing themselves into like a vulnerable position where they can get taken advantage of, as we saw in that last game there. Now, Dipe is sitting at 118, but still on full stock.
Is Bowser on 1?
Bowser's on 2 right now.
Bowser's on 2, so we got 2 on Bowser with the 29%. So we are getting close. If Mori loses a stock here, we are even on stocks. But percentage is definitely going to be in favor of Green still, as both Bowser and Pizza are Bowser getting close. Pizza mid-range to kill percentage, getting up there higher now. But as Mori getting into that 102, Bowser now at 102, 115. I shouldn't say the numbers as I see them. I should wait just a minute.
Yeah.
Both 115 on Mori
I always
and
say
Bowser.
around. It's always approximate. Everything's an
definitely
approximation, you know?
Yeah. All of them now getting close. Pizza and Dipe not quite into that kill percentage. As I say that,
Not Yoshi losing
Pizza.
their second stock, with Pizza getting knocked out and losing their final stock.
Pizza is completely
Now
out.
Mori is doing some.
Is Bowser on 1?
taking
Bowser's
some-
on 1.
Yeah, and Mori is taking some heavy hits here. But Green Team still does have the stock advantage on Not Yoshi, meaning that Not Yoshi's is going to have to bring their heaviest game to the stage here. And it seems
The
like
focus has
for
to
right
be
now,
on right now.
they're just getting tossed around, you know, getting up into 84. Now Mori is playing at 150, so one of Not Yoshi's signature.
Does not. Well,
Yeah,
not combo.
no.
Not quite a finisher. Very
See,
close.
the thing is that with those crits, it can be really,
it's very confusing.
yeah, especially
whether
with your
it's a finish.
tankier characters.
Yeah.
So, But even with the SD from Dipe, you know, that hit was enough to take Not Yoshi out.
Where are we at on? Is it
them? It's 1-1 right now.
It is 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Heading into this next one, 1-1. Which is definitely interesting to see. That one was definitely more in favor of green.
Mm-hmm.
The most of the time, if not all of it,
Mm-hmm.
there was a bit where they came back and kind of evened it out just a touch. But after that first one where it was very, again, yeah, that very even. And then the second one where
Mm-hmm.
it was an advantage ahead, but then they were able to stabilize and come back. Immediately getting that fire breath onto Mori, getting up into 17%, while Pete was able to get Dipe up into 30 with a touch of that fire breath. See, now it's again in favor of red. We switch back, and now we see green getting up higher into that percentage. Bowser at the highest right now on the edge, trying to make that recovery. Does not do so. Bowser now down to 2 stocks. Or, not Yoshi, down to 2 stocks. Mori getting close. Not quite up into that percentage yet. Dipe also getting close. Pizza a little comfortable. Still got some bit to work with, but still you gotta keep defending. You just gotta keep doing your best as you can. Bowser still staying low now that you've lost 1 stock. I think both teams kind of realize that if they want to win this, they gotta kind of like play just a tiny bit reserved. So we see a little bit less of getting into each other's faces. It's a little bit more sticking with your teammate. Which, although Mori and Dipe had done very well before, Mori now up into that 145 percentage. Dipe losing 1, Mori losing 1. Bowser, hasn't lost 1 yet. Pizza either getting close to that kill percentage though. You definitely have that percentage rating. Sure, that works.
No, that's...
Yeah, percentage rating in the 40s for green, well, in the hundreds for the red. You gotta see if you can capitalize on that now. Definitely try to work together. Either you take one-on-one or try and get that one of those two out. Like if Mori and Dipe were to now go for Bowser for just a split second, if you could work together to be able to get him off, and then you got that advantage.
What we're seeing here with Dipe getting some heavy hits on Bowser. He's
Yeah,
up in 170 right here. And Mori taking them out, leaving Not Yoshi on their final stock, with Pizza still playing at 3 stocks and around 125 damage percentage there. Still playing relatively aggressive and relatively comfortable.
With his high percentage, you might as well play. You might as well play aggressive, especially with these stock.
They have the stock advantage on pretty much everyone.
There you go, finally seeing that stock percentage is taken.
But what we may see later is Not Yoshi gets knocked out, and green will be left on their own to defend against Pizza's 3 stocks. But I'm not exactly sure, you know, Mori lost another one of their stocks. They're playing
Not Yoshi
stocks individually. Not Yoshi still playing at 139, and even though they're getting some heavy hits out, they're still playing in some pretty dangerous territory at 139 damage and with 1 stock.
At this point, you're so high into your damage for Pizza.
Oh.
But does not matter. Bowser able to get that finish and take a victory for the red on this second match. It is now 2-1 in favor of this red team. There you see your players. Going for a random map. It's definitely going to be interesting. Now we're going back and forth. It went red, green, red.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very questionable about where this goes next. Sorry, I had to itch my ear for a second.
That's fair, yeah.
Totally just itched on the
And now I'm
stream.
yawning again. Every time the camera's on me, I yawn. I don't know what's... every single time, without fail. But here we are,
Production gets
back on
obsessed today.
Hollow Bash.
Amelia's favorite map.
This is Amelia's favorite
It's
map.
Amelia's favorite map because it's a Kingdom Hearts map.
Let's see, Bowser really early up into that kill percentage. We see Bowser a lot in these last ones, losing quite a bit of percent, like getting those stocks down, getting into the ones pretty early on, but then able to hold on to. See if that happens again. But Bowser, yep, losing that first stock. We see the others sitting kind of comfortably. Definitely the most comfortable. Mori trying to keep that percentage low, deal as much damage as you can. As most of these go, it's deal damage where you can and work with your teammate if you can. Mori losing a stock.
Yeah, Pizza getting that down spike there and taking the stock off of Mori. Meanwhile, Green is trying to fight against Not Yoshi there and get them off the stage, but they're still able to recover without any effort whatsoever. The thing is with Bowser is that they can take a lot of hits before like crits start doing anything to them. Really. You know, they're sitting up at 135, where with most characters that is like game over with one good move. But with Bowser, you know, in order for a good crit to hit, you're really only gonna have you really have to get him up into a high percentage, you know, like 160, 175.
Now Bowser out. Bowser on to the last stock.
And Mori on to their last stock.
But the other two, Diop and Pizza, sitting comfortably at 3. Although Pizza comfortably at 3 stocks, although the percentage is up there for Pizza. There it goes. No longer at 3. The only person left at 3 now is Diop, sitting at that 79%. A little comfortable. You still got like 20% left to work with, but it's gonna be, you gotta keep dealing damage where you can. Right now, I think their goal probably would be get Bowser out of there, and then you can focus on taking those last 2 stocks off of Dr. Mario. We might see that just a touch, although Bowser getting sent. Bowser's gone.
Yeah, losing their last
It
stock.
is now 3-4 to 2. Or it is 4 to 2.
Or 4 to 1.
4 to 1. As, yeah.
Yeah, I thought Pizza had 2 stocks for some reason.
No, brought back Bowser. So you're still having that even fight. Still only 2 stocks, but you're now able to, you don't have the full attention on you. You're able to kind of keep that defensive. Mori now finally getting up into that kill percentage. Diop was able to lose 1 stock there, so we're getting a tiny bit even, but you've got a lot of work ahead of you if you're on red. Right here, especially now, Pizza getting into that 117, 118 damage percentage. You've got to, like, this is where it's going to matter. You got to be able to defend. I think we're going to see green.
Yeah.
This is going to come down to a last match takes all.
Because, you know, we're seeing a lot of kind of stalemate fights here like this, where there's some very even fighting ground, and both of our players are very even, or both of our teams are very evenly matched here.
Having this, this shows that our varsity and JV can both work very well with each other. Their coaching is great, as everyone is into killer percentage except for Mori. Everyone's sitting at 1 stock. Red team has put in the work now, and now it's time to capitalize on it. You gotta be able to get that G up out, but not able to. Dr. Mario losing that last stock. It's gonna be up to Bowser, although very high up into that percentage. Is still able to take quite a bit of a tank, but you've got, it's gonna be up to this. Taking D up now, it's gonna be a matter of getting that 0%.
Oh!
It does not matter.
And with the up smash, Mori takes it.
Up smash, Mori takes it, sitting comfortably at 0% on that last stock.
Making that 2-2.
Just sneak in between everyone.
Yeah.
And now we're 2-2 in the grand final. 2-2.
Here's our tiebreaker here.
Yeah, whoever wins this takes it all.
5 series.
This is where you've been fighting for. This is where you got to put it all on the line.
And I'm very interested in seeing how this goes. You know, we keep seeing these kinds of like back and forth kind of fights where first it's red team, then it's green, and then it's red team, and then it's green. Now we're at this situation where whoever wins this takes the bracket.
And if we stick with our pattern,
we might see a red team win.
Yeah, we might.
But
you got to break out of that loop there.
Is the green team going to be able to prevail and take that final point, or is red team going to continue the pattern and take the bracket?
This is staying pretty even here, although Mori is now getting up into that 81%. I think each of these was decided by the very beginning. Whoever took that most damage and got up into that kill percentage really early on, which is now green, meaning red taking our win, sticking with that, which would predict red taking the win. It's whoever loses these, if it gets up into that kill percentage very early on, it's not the team that we see lose that matchup.
Though Dipe is doing their best to get some damage on Not Yoshi there. But Mori will be the first one to lose their stock, and that might decide the fate for green team throughout this game.
Losing that first stock. Pizza now losing a stock. We're even on stocks here, although Bowser is very high up in that kill range. Diop is, though, too. Up there. Not as high, but up there. You got to take that momentum.
Yeah, there it is. Dive taking out Not Yoshi, trying to bring the stock advantage into their favor.
Yeah, you definitely got to take advantage off that first kill, but where Green was able to defend and get pizza almost immediately after, you swing that momentum back in, and it's back at a stalemate, and you're defending. As Diop loses that stock, we are even on stocks as I say that.
Pizza loses another
Pizza loses stock. I think, is Bowser on too?
Yes.
Correct.
So it is a 4-2, 4-3
match.
stock.
4-3.
Nope,
stock.
now it's 3-3.
It's 3-3 as Mori loses that second stock. We are fairly even here, except for Bowser. Again, Bowser always up into that higher range while everyone's kind of in that lower. But that does mean you are less of a target, I think, because you want to get that other person's percentage up higher. Well, or you could want to get rid of that Bowser.
As we
just
see.
saw.
Yeah, no.
Get rid of that Bowser, and then it's less of a threat. Like, now we're just we're in the
Pizza
stock.
getting knocked out.
Pizza out.
And now not Yoshi fighting on their final
We're
stock.
about
Will
to
we
break
see
the- we're
Green
gonna break the pattern.
the cycle? You know, fighting really hard against not Yoshi, getting their damage percent really high up.
Yoshi.
Now, like I said,
Yoshi.
oh my God. Oh,
Is it
okay, nope.
recovering?
Yeah.
Does not matter. Able to
Dive
take that
did
switch
not
out.
care. He came for the down spike,
Dive giving that.
finishing off the game and breaking the red-green cycle.
We did break that red and green cycle, and that was the time to do it because now you see Green took it. Took it all.
And
There
that's
in that
it.
bracket.
Mori and Dipe take the bracket.
They do.
Yeah.
That was very well fought. You see, even after losing that first stock at the very beginning, you're being able to then immediately turn around and get that stock off of Dr. Mario in English. Woo! After pizza means that you keep that momentum even rather than it swinging into favor of them because then maybe they get your teammates stock down, and so being able to keep that like Zenergy and like that momentum. This is you see a lot in many different games. There's times of big momentum when one team gets tired and the other one's able to capitalize on it. That's where games turn in most every sport, even our esports here. It does not matter what you are playing. If you can keep that momentum in your favor, then that's where you're going to capitalize on it, and that's where you're going to come back. So being able to keep that was 100% what won them that game.
Yeah. Well, with that, we end our stream for tonight. We thank our viewers for tuning in. We thank any followers who have followed the channel throughout the stream. A great thank you from our production team here. You know, we hope you have a good Thursday night, and we will see you tomorrow for CS.
Yes, CS2 tomorrow. I think it'll be Summer and myself in here possibly casting. I'm not too sure if Summer's up to it. We'll see. I believe he was sick the other day.
Yeah.
So we'll see who's casting, but I think I'll definitely be in here. I'm pretty sure I'll be casting. 95% sure.
Yeah.
You'll see me tomorrow casting CS, and join us Saturday, I believe.
On Saturday we will be streaming the Palouse Smash session. It is a regional kind of monthly event, I'm pretty sure. And it will be a paid opportunity, so our participants will have an opportunity to earn some money.
Yeah,
for
it'll
their
definitely be
placements in the
exciting. So,
bracket.
what time does that start at?
That is a great question. We don't know
10:30?
yet.
11?
11.
Starting 11.
11 in the morning. PST.
PST on Saturday. Tune in for Smash. It's gonna be a good one because you're competing for a prize now.
Yeah.
So, and I believe it's open to anyone.
Yeah.
Correct?
And it's going to be a much,
If you're on
much
campus,
bigger bracket.
if you're familiar with Smash and on campus and want to come in, drop in, see it, your chances of winning some cash, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know what the prizes are. I'm assuming that's what it is. But definitely, if you're on campus and want to have that chance, come in, hang out. But see you tomorrow for CS2 with myself and someone else. Not sure who's going to be here. And then, tune in Saturday. We thank all of you for stopping by and joining and watching us here with our varsity and junior varsity Smash team, who are doing very well this year.
Oh, yes.
But,
Absolutely.
yes, we will see you all later.